Guys, it's 2021. Can we actually just celebrate who she is? Hi everyone, it's Alicat Castle, and on this channel, we celebrate women, makeup, and everything that's beautiful, including you. And today's episode is entitled Women and Makeup, where we will be doing some eye makeup while I tell you an inspiring story of, guess who? Miss Universe Philippines 2021, Beatrice Luigi Gomez, who just won Miss Universe Philippines 2021 this past September 30th. As you can see, I'm actually wearing navy blue because she actually wore blue on her evening gown in the finals night. So that's also the color of the eyeshadow that we will be doing today. Yes. So let me tell you the reason why she's someone that I really love to represent the Philippines in the Miss Universe pageant. So it will be 9 things about her, okay? So the first thing is she's proud. Did you know that she's actually a non-binary and she's actually proud to be a member of the LGBTQIA community as well? So she's actually very vocal about this once you actually go on her Instagram account. And I love the fact that she's someone who actually celebrates being part of the LGBTQIA. In fact, if you actually look at her Instagram, she has so many posts on the times that she has participated in like gay pride in the Philippines. And it's great that someone finally is very vocal about their sexuality, especially in a very big national pageant in the Philippines. So super happy about that. Let me actually share to you what she actually said on her Instagram account. Non-binary, ... Sometimes I'm Beatrice, Bea. Other days, I feel like being Luigi. That's your second name. It's about being feminine and masculine at the same time. I actually love that she actually embraces both her feminine and masculine side. After all, aren't we a product of our parents, right? And aren't you celebrating both your femininity and masculinity? I mean, as for me, I'm a transgender woman, and I don't erase the fact that I actually transitioned at age 35 because you know what? That's a part of me. I just had to like match who I am on the outside as to who I am on the inside. So the fact that she actually said that she's non-binary and that she celebrates both her feminine and her masculinity, that's amazing. How about you? My question is, do you also celebrate your femininity and masculinity? Yes! So now the second thing is, she's honest. I actually love that about her is that she's also comes in as very sincere, and she also posted this on her Instagram account. She actually said that if being gay didn't make God happy, then why does he continue to bless me and give me the strength to overcome life's every challenge? I only truly became happy and lived life to the full when I started becoming honest to myself. So the takeaway here, or the question here is, are you also honest about yourself? Because if you're actually honest about yourself, if we are honest to ourselves, isn't like that the best thing? I mean, we cannot really expect honesty from others if others cannot really expect honesty from us. And if you want respect from other people, I definitely believe that we need to be honest, because when we're honest, that's actually our truth. And nothing is more beautiful than us living our truth. And the only way for us to really live our truth is for us to be honest. Do you agree? Oh my gosh, please let me know your thoughts about that. So now, the third thing why I really like her is, let's see. She loves, yes, she actually, believe it or not, has a girlfriend. She actually is in a relationship. Oh my gosh, she's actually in a relationship with a DJ. In fact, this is actually what her girlfriend said. She actually said that your journey of being authentic is an inspiration to every Filipino. Oh my gosh, isn't that so sweet? I mean, please, if you actually have like someone who loves you and someone who actually tells you that you are an inspiration to every Filipino, actually, I think not just every Filipino, every person who really loves someone, then that's amazing, because at the end of the day, love wins. And I believe that every person deserves to be happy. And if your happiness is actually to be with the person that you love, then that's something that you should actually celebrate. And she's actually been in a relationship with her since 2015. So that means they've been together now for 6 years. Yes, these are like what? Relationship goals. How about you? Are you also very vocal in telling the world who your love is. So to all those who have a good love life in there, oh my gosh, super, super happy for you. So now the next one is she's breaking barriers because you know what? She's actually the very first openly member of the LGBTQIA to actually win the Miss Universe Philippines title. So this is really big, oh my gosh, especially for the LGBTQIA community, especially from the Philippines, that we actually come from quite a conservative country because of religious beliefs. And there's nothing wrong about that. It's just the culture. So for someone to win, who's very proud as a non-binary and part of the LGBTQIA community, that's very big. And as a transgender woman, again, I feel like in a way, she's carrying all of us in the rainbow spectrum. So super, super happy, Miss Beatrice. Yes, that you won. And I'm really happy as well that she's someone who actually, I think, also is the first to win the Miss Universe Philippines title with a tattoo. A lot of people actually, or a lot of pageant lovers out there said that they didn't want her to win because they're so bothered by that tattoo. Guys, it's 2021. Can we actually just celebrate who she is? I actually love the fact that she actually has a tattoo because you know what? For me, it takes guts to actually have a tattoo put in your body, and actually think that tattoo is really like a form of art. It's you basically living at that moment, and at that moment you actually wanted to do something for yourself, and that's actually a result of our decisions from the past, and that's actually a part of who we are today. And you never know what the story is behind that. So you know what? She's breaking barriers, not just for the LGBTQIA community, but at the same time with how brave she is of everything. So now the next one is she's always prepared. Yes. And the reason why I actually say that she's always prepared is there was actually a question that was asked during the preliminary competition about what's the most important lesson that you've learned in the past week. And let me actually share to you what she actually said. For me, this is actually very mind-blowing. This is actually what she said. Let me actually read to you. She said that the most important lesson I've learned in the past week is to be prepared. In life, it's very important to be prepared because it lessens the stress, it lessens the anxiety. And I'm glad that I did my trainings early on, even before Miss Universe. I already have a lot of weapon behind me. So the question here is, do you also prepare much in your life or in our lives pretty much? This is actually what I say. We cannot actually expect a return on investment if we did not even make an investment in the first place. So that actually goes the same for me when it comes to like being prepared. We need to do our homework. We need to do our research. We need to prepare. You know what? Not just mentally, not just spiritually, but in everything. And the result of that is, you know what? Hopefully, we're not gonna have any regrets because we gave it our all, yes! So the next thing here is, she sees, this is actually a question again in the preliminary competition. It was asked, if beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, then whose eyes are you beautiful? And she said, I believe I am beautiful in everyone's eyes because God's eyes is in everybody's eyes. I mean, that's the great thing about her is that she's seeing beauty in everyone. The fact that she actually said that God's eyes is in everyone's eyes. I mean, I'm speaking basically because our culture is from the Philippines. We're actually like very religious as a Christian nation. Again, I'm not imposing my faith on everyone. I'm just actually saying what our culture is. And it's nice for her to actually say that. You know, I mean, coming from the fact that she's actually very out and proud as a non-binary, and for her to also like mention her faith and how God's eyes is in everyone. After all, in the Bible, it says that aren't we all made in God's image and likeness? And so I actually believe that when she actually said that, that's really powerful and that really touched my heart. So Miss Bea, thank you for that. So now the next one is, she journals, yes. And there's actually another question during the preliminary competition that was asked as well. And let me show you why I actually say that she journals or why she actually thinks that journaling is very important. So this is a question. The question is, if you were to add to cart one item to buy at Lazada to send to all Filipinos to help inspire them, what would it be and why? And she actually said, I will give them a journal, because being able to know who you are and to talk about it really helped everyone during this pandemic for their mental health. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I'm so inspired by her. I actually believe in journaling. I've been writing all my dreams all the time. And look, I even got another blue book inspired from her evening gown. I really believe that journaling is very important. So if you really want something to happen in your life, believe me, there's actually power in writing it down. There's actually power in putting out your emotions into writing. And you know what? On days that you actually don't feel good, you can actually look back at your journal and you can actually read it. Believe it or not, it's really, really helpful. So the next one is, she serves. Yes! And guess what? The Armed Forces of the Philippines even congratulated her. And according to interaction.filsa.com, the Armed Forces of the Philippines congratulates Reserve Marine Corporal Beatrice Luigi Gomez for being crowned as the 2021 Miss Universe Philippines. Marine Corporal Gomez of Cebu City is assigned at the Naval Reserve Center in Eastern Visayas. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? I mean, how can you not be inspired by someone who also serves her country, that puts her life out there for her country? That's very admirable. They also said that the newly crowned Miss Universe Philippines 2021 is not just a crown queen, but also fills the coveted shoes of a warrior. I mean, for me, she's definitely a warrior. She's definitely someone who inspires every person out there, every Filipino out there. And I hope that the LGBTQIA community will be inspired from her story as well, because that only means that it doesn't matter who you are, what your sex is, what your gender is, who you're attracted to, whatever it is, you can serve your country, okay? Yes! So the ninth thing is, she's ready, yes! And this question was actually asked from her during the top 10 in the finals night, and they actually asked, do you think that the Philippines is ready to send a member from your community, meaning the LGBTQIA community, to the Miss Universe pageant? And she actually said that, I honestly believe that our country has definitely been in the long way and in our battling fight for equality, especially for the LGBTQIA community. Our country has been supportive, and I definitely think that we are definitely ready to send someone, an LGBTQIA plus member, to the universe. And there's no other woman who can actually represent our country, the Philippines, to the Miss Universe pageant than Miss Bea Luigi Gomez. Yes! On that note, let me actually just finish this other eye and put some lashes and some lips, and let's give our overall thoughts on Miss Beatrice Gomez. Yes! And here's her final look, yes! So final thoughts on Miss Universe Philippines 2021, Miss Beatrice Luigi Gomez. Well, Miss Beatrice, congratulations! We're so proud of you. So me being a proud transgender woman, I want you to know, thank you so much for carrying our community with you through your journey to Miss Universe. Oh my gosh, we're so excited for you. It's so well deserved. You so deserve this, and there's no other woman who can represent the Philippines but you. In fact, during the top 5, she was the only one wearing a bright color. She was the only one in blue. The rest were in white or something like goldish white. Oh my gosh, that gave me a Catriona moment when everyone was in white and Catriona was the only one in red. So Miss Beatrice, this is your moment, and we can't wait to join you in your journey and cheer you on in the moment for Miss Universe. Yes! So there you have it. All I want to say is, that's the strength of a woman. A woman can be anything. A woman can do anything. And let's support them, because you know what? Women's, it's God's most beautiful creation. There you go! And again, if you enjoyed this video, hope that you can give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are into inspiring stories of women while doing makeup, as well as makeup tutorials and product reviews, hope you can consider subscribing as well. Again, my name is Alicat Castle, telling you and reminding you that you are beautiful with or without makeup, and I love you. Mabuhay!